Welcome to day 4 of Love Your Back. Today we're going to wake up your gluteus muscles, these muscles at the back side of your body that we often neglect and take for granted. So today we're going to support your back by bringing greater awareness to the areas we may not give enough attention to. Join me, starting on your back. We'll explore these movements together. Forgive me, I'll have my phone nearby to be checking my sequence. On your back, take feet wide, knees together. Take a moment to pause and feel. Feel your feet on the floor. Hips, shoulders, head. Feel your breath. Breathe here as long as you'd like. And as you're ready, take feet hip distance, knees in line with your hips. Hands can be by your side. Recreate these pelvic tilts that we've done several times in my classes. Pull your navel back so that your pelvis tucks under. If you're on all fours, that's a cat pose movement. Now reverse, moving back of hips down, groin down so that your low back lifts. If you're on all fours, hands and knees, that would be cow pose. Reverse, belly back towards the floor, tucking your pelvis, press pubic bone towards the ceiling. You can do these movements quite slow as you need to. Tilt your groin down, pubic bone down, pressing the back of your bottom into the floor. Move your low back in and up. And they can be super gentle and they can be more and more dramatic. It depends on what's going on with your low back today, where your body awareness allows you to go. 2 more. Belly back, press your low back into the floor, tuck your bottom. Reverse that. Press your sitting bones back and wide, low back in and up. Belly back. Pull sitting bones towards your heels, pubic bone towards the ceiling. And now, last one like this. Press sitting bones back and wide. Relax. Feel free to swish your legs side to side. Feet hip distance, arms by side. Press elbows down, shoulders down. Before we go anywhere, now just tone your butt muscles. So you're like just trying to turn them on by pulling the top of your butt flesh down towards your bottom of your butt flesh and then relax it. Push heels down, turn on your butt muscles. It feels embarrassing when other people are watching you, like say if maybe you're doing a YouTube video, relax. But you're by yourself at your house, maybe, I hope. Tuck your butt a little, turn your butt muscles on a lot, squeeze, and relax. Again, squeeze. You can feel how this slight tuck of your hips helps to turn those muscles on if you're having trouble there. It took me a long time. And relax. Let's do one more. Squeeze. I broke my pelvis when I was a youngster in a car accident, so I had a lot of trouble with the muscles all around the hips. Relax. So these are teachings that I offer that have helped me as well. Bring feet hip distance, arms by side. Press through your feet. Now, lift your hips. Pushing your heels down, hips up, pause and squeeze your butt muscles, just like you did a moment ago. And lower. Press, head down, shoulders down, feet down, lift your hips. Pushing down to your heels, push your bottom straight up to the ceiling and hold. Slow lower. Melt your groin, sink your bottom back towards the floor. Push feet down, hips up, Find where your butt muscles end, right at the bottom of there, right where they meet your thigh. Push up and lower. Make sure feet are pointing straight ahead. Push down through your feet, lift your hips. Double check that your knees stay in line with your thighs and toes rather than drift out wide. Lower down. Push down, lift your hips. Just an important note there, if you are wanting to really exaggerate the glutes, it does help to turn the toes out. But in the long run in your yoga practice, you do want to train your feet to point straight ahead so that it's not an over activation of these hip rotators that can cause some trouble in the long run. You're welcome to windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Feet hip distance, arms by side, push, feet down, hips up. Once you get up, make sure that your shoulders are tucked under so you're not just collapsing in your neck. Point feet straight ahead. Can't tell if mine are, I think so. Push down through your heels. Push bottom straight up to the ceiling. Breathe. Imagine you have a yoga block between your legs and squeeze in. We'll do this in an upcoming practice lab class where we'll squeeze a block in these kinds of positions. One more breath. Lead with your groin melting down, hips back. Stretch your legs out, shake your legs out. Choose to repeat that again, or option to march in your bridge pose. That's one leg at a time. Bend knees. Press elbows down, shoulders down. Lift your hips. I like to tuck my shoulders under. If it helps you, do so. Walk your feet in towards each other just a touch. That can help feel more stable. Stay here. Or pushing down through your left foot. Lift your right knee just a touch maybe. And then lower your right foot down. Push your right foot down and lift your left leg just a touch. And if that's too much, you go to little tiny lifts. So maybe you just lift the heel. Maybe you just lift the toes. Pause and lower. Push through your right foot. Lift your left foot just a touch. You can even touch the toe or the heel down. And lower. Push through your left foot. Lift your right leg. You can keep the low minimal movements or aim higher as you push through your left leg. Lift your right knee and lower, and you go to where it's safe and appropriate for you, pushing through this right leg now. Lift your left knee, push through your standing leg, push your hips to the ceiling and lower. Couple more, push through your left leg, stop anytime you need to, lift your hips and think like cat pose once you get more and more to the top. So you're trying to tuck your hips under and lower. Last one, push through your right foot. As you lift your hips, pull from the top of your yoga pants down towards your knees and lower. Lower hips. Shake it out. Pull knees to chest. Shoulders, knees towards shoulders. Press the back of your hips down towards the floor so you feel a lengthening through your sides. This can be quite nice. Stay here. Or option to rock a little side to side. Roll to one side, step to all fours, hands and knees. On all fours, hands and knees. Spread your fingers. Bring your pointer fingers parallel to the long edges of your mat. Grip with strong hands, and if that's bothersome on your wrists, you can grab a chair and do this with your forearms on the chair to modify. Press your right foot behind you to turn on your right gluteus muscle and lower it down. That's one. Keeping your leg bent, push your foot towards the ceiling so your right butt cheek muscle turns on. 2. Push through your right foot. You can play with the feeling of it pointed versus the feeling of the foot flexed, or the foot sort of in between. Eight, I think. 9. 10. Second side. Push through your left foot. Aim to keep your hips level. Push through your left foot so that your left leg stays bent. Aiming for hips level. We just want the glute muscle to turn on. Stay with me. Again. I'm not even staying with me. Who's in charge? What number are we on? I think this will be the last one. And lower. You can rest in a child's pose if you need to. Modify on your forearms on the floor or on a chair if you need to. It's totally okay. You can do the same thing on your forearms. Take your right leg out to the right. Call it puppy peeing on a fire hydrant. 2. Whether you're on hands or forearms, take your right leg out to the right, parallel to the floor, and lower. We're on number 4. Open out to the side and lower. I think this is 5. And lower. I need like a counting assistant. 8. 9. 10. Remember, we're just getting curious, checking things out. It doesn't have to be as slow or as fast as I'm doing. Open left knee out to the left. And lower. Out to the left. I'm just peeking at my sequence. And lower. Out to the left. And lower. I think this is 5. And lower. 6. And lower. 7. And lower. 8. Lower. 9. Lower. 10. Lower. You're welcome to take some hip circles if that feels helpful. We've done this in other classes where you just circle your hips around. You can skip that altogether and go straight to a nice relaxing child's pose, hips to heels. More intermediate, you can just go straight to down dog, but I don't know who wouldn't want to do this right now. So your call, child pose, down dog. Knees wide, toes together, arms in front. Bow your head. Take a moment of humble offering. We practice offering ourselves just as we are, and we'll receive as much as we put into it. Or rather, we'll receive as present as we are through the practice. Shift forward all fours, hands and knees. Curl toes under. Lift knees, lift hips. Take a wide-legged downward facing dog. I have a couple of options for you here. With feet wide, if heels don't touch the floor, with feet wide and you're having trouble, you can walk your feet back to the wall so your heels are up high on the wall. Let me scooch so that I stay in view. So feet wide at the wall, and the wall can support you if your heels are hovering and that's feeling like your limiting factor. So you can push hands away from feet, feet away from hands. Feel how that maybe helps you or it doesn't. Check it out. Similar thing in a chair, down dog. Hands on a chair, feet wide, bend knees. Push hands away from feet, feet away from hands. Work your legs straighter while keeping the low back in and up. If, when you straighten your legs, your low back rounds, go back to bent legs. Stick your sitting bones back and wide like your cow pose. And make that where you work, lengthening hips away from shoulders, shoulders away from hips. Walk your hands to your feet. With a wide forward fold, you can hold your forearms, bend one leg and straighten the other so you're just swaying side to side. If that's too much, you can have hands on the floor to support you, hands on the chair to support you, hands on the wall. We're just getting some movement as you bend one knee, push the other leg straight. Now walk your feet about hip distance, meaning feet under hips, like you're standing on train tracks. I'm just getting my sequence. Bend your knees in line with your toes. Push your legs straighter. Hands can be on ankles or on the floor. You can bring your hands to the wall or a chair. Bending your knees, shift your hips way back like you're sitting into an imaginary chair. Lengthen through the top of your head. Take hands to your knee one at a time. Turn your butt muscles on. Pull your belly up, chest up, straighten your arms. Take hands to hips. Push down through your feet and slowly stand up. Try to turn on the muscles at the back side of your bum, back side of your hips. With hands by side. You can walk your feet in if it feels better or keep them wide. Pause and feel. Sweep arms out and up. Inhale. Exhaling, bend your knees, take hands to thighs, stick your hips back. Pull your belly muscles in and up, and slowly bring your belly to your thighs. Take your hands to the floor or a chair and push. Hands down and forward, work your legs straight, take a back. Bending your knees. Aim your hips as low as your knees. You can do this whole thing on a chair at the wall for stability. Bending your knees, sit low so hips and knees are more same height. Use your chair as much as you need to. You can be close to the chair as much as you need to. Sit low, feet wide, aim your knees in line with your toes. You can take one hand to your knee at a time. Push your arms straighter. Turn on your gluteus muscles by pushing through your heels. Like you're trying to pull your heel to your bottom isometrically. Lift your chest. Take hands to hips. Push through your feet and stand up. Pushing your legs straight. Arms by side, whether you're using the chair, the wall, or the floor. Take arms out and up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, hands to the floor. Belly to thighs, leaning forward, push your feet down through the floor, roll your legs straighter, even if they're not straightening. Push your feet down and back, push your hands down and forward. Bend your knees, take your hands to your thighs, push your arms straight, and as you do so, pull the top of your butt flesh down more, lift your low belly, lift your chest. This time take hands to chest center. You can do hands on hips if you need to. Push down through your feet and stand up. Arms by your side. Inhale, take your arms out and up. Big stretch up. Push your feet down, reach your arms up. Exhaling, bow forward. Bend your knees, hands to the floor. Push your legs straighter. Lengthen your torso. Bend your knees. Step your right leg back, lunge. Lower your back knee gently. Squeeze your legs in. Take hands to front thigh. Squeeze your legs towards each other and pull the top of your butt flesh down towards the bottom of your butt flesh. So this back leg glute muscle turns on more. Lift low belly, lift your chest, hold here or take arms out and up. We're just trying to wake up what's happening and bring the glute muscles into the game more. You can step forward or push back, down dog. Feel free to pedal your legs by bending one knee, stretch opposite heel towards the floor. Second side, step right leg forward. Lower back knee. Squeezing your legs in, pause. Hands on front thigh. With legs pulling towards one another, tone the back leg glute by pulling the top of your butt flesh down towards the bottom of your butt flesh like you do in cat pose, Halloween cat. Lift your belly, lift your chest. Work here or take arms out and up. Push through your legs, reach up through your torso and arms. Lower hands to the floor. Pushing through your front foot, step your back leg forward. With feet hip distance, bend your knees, shifting your hips back. Push your heels down and like you're trying to pull your heels back, like you're trying to pull your heels to your butt. Take hands to thighs, push your arms straighter, stay here, or play with like the cat and cow movement in this pose. Rounding your back, see how the butt tucks under, chin to chest, back puffs out. Now reverse that. Stick your groin down to the floor, widen your sitting bones behind you so that your low back moves in, chest moves forward and up. This is your cow pose. You can do all of this on the chair or at the wall. One more time, round your back, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Move your sitting bones back and wide, chest forward and up. Stand up, arms by your side. Inhale, arms out and up. Push through your feet, reach through your fingers, exhaling, bow forward. If it helps you to do the bent leg variation, go belly to thighs. Push your hands down and forward. Push your feet down and back. Lengthen your torso. Step left leg back. Pause here. Option to keep your knee down like we did before. Or take hands to front thigh with your back knee lifted. Squeezing front foot towards back foot towards front foot. Lift your belly, lift your chest. Bring your awareness to your back leg glute. Turn it on by tucking your hips a bit. Stay. Lift one, maybe both arms. Lower down. Down dog. You can just go right into the forward fold if you need to. Bend one leg, stretch opposite heel down as you push hands down and isometrically forward. Switch sides. Push your hands away from your feet. Push your feet away from your hands. Look forward. Step left foot forward. You're welcome to lower your back knee if you did that on the other side. Take hands to front thigh. Work on finding your balance here. Squeeze legs together. Isometrically. Lift belly, lift chest. Pull the top of your butt flesh down towards the bottom of your butt flesh. This is good enough. Or take arms out and up. Lower hands. Push into your front foot. Step your back leg forward. Feet hip distance. Bend your knees. Against the thighs. Turn your butt muscles on by pushing your heels down. Scoop, sort of. Lift your low belly, lift your chest. If the scooping causes your low back to round dramatically, don't overdo it. We're aiming for balance. So get your low back in and then just turn the muscles on. Loading up, push down, stand up. Lower your arms. Adding on, bend your knees. Press into your left foot, keep that, and just hover your right foot. Maybe you lift your heel, maybe you lift your toes, just a little hover. And lower your right foot. Push down through your right foot like you're trying to pull your heel isometrically up towards your right hip. And then balance on just your right leg as you hover your left leg, or press your toes down or your heel down. All right, lower. Push down, stand up. Stretch your arms out and up. Exhale, bow forward. You have options here. Hands on the floor, hands on a chair, hands at the wall. Extend left leg straight back. Bend your bottom knee a lot. Push your top leg straight. Lower. Bend both knees. Stretch your left leg straight back. Push your top leg straighter. Then push your bottom leg straight. Bend your right leg and lower your left foot. All right. So the aim is to get your pelvis level. So if that means hands are on the chair or hands are high at the wall, your aim is to keep your pelvis level with your mat. As you stretch your right leg back, you might need to bend your left leg quite a bit to get your right leg more parallel to the floor. It's an aim, it's not perfect. If you lower down but you get the same effect, it's good enough. Work where you can and work on pulling your right outer hip down towards the floor so that it's like your toes are turning in, your kneecap points down. Push your right leg straighter and longer. Work here, or now push your bottom leg straighter, longer, like you're pushing your foot down through the floor and your top foot through the wall behind you. Lower your right foot. Bend both knees. Stretch left leg straight back. Turn the front of your left hip down more. Turn your toes in so that your kneecap points down and your hips are level. Keep this and now push right foot down through the floor. Push top leg straighter and longer. Hands through the wall. And lower. Bend your knees, look towards the wall. Walk your hands up. Hands to hips to stand up. These are a lot of remedial options, so I'm just trying to work from where we are. So you don't have to be advanced to practice this class. Take a moment to pause and feel. Hands to heart center, but you can also keep arms by side or hands at hips. Inhale, take arms out and up. Push down through your feet. Exhaling, fold, bend or straight legs. Option to push your legs straighter. Bend knees. Sit down gently. Lay down on your back. Extend both legs straight. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Move your groin down. That's stage one of the pose. That's fine, work there. Advance by bending bottom leg. Advance by bringing right arm through the gap of your legs, the gap of your right leg. Interlace around left thigh. The key would be like pull your legs in, and you're gonna get some good stuff there. A refinement, if you'd like, is pull legs in and then add, it's like someone's pulling your hips away from your shoulders. The result is a lengthening through your sides and the back of your hips press down more. So whichever cue is helpful for you, maybe you're thinking of pressing the back of your butt down, but you are still pulling your legs in. You can just tune me out at this point and pull your legs in. It's just a subtle refinement. If I was in class with you teaching, I would pull your hips away from your shoulders for you, and you would be like, oh. Breathe into whatever is going on in your hips and your low back. There's general happenings of humans, general ways that people are shaped, and general ways we function, and general ways we suffer. Lower your legs, and yet everybody is unique and special. Stretch your legs out. So it depends on the trauma in your body, the trauma in your head and heart, how each posture really truly affects you. So you're more important than the instructor's cues, always. Cross left ankle over right thigh. So in this practice of exploring our body and our breath and our mind and our heart, option to bend bottom leg. The most important piece is you, always. So practice pausing and feeling, even if I'm rattling out a bunch of cues. Pull your legs in, interlace around your right thigh. Check in and see if a cue is helpful for you or hurtful, and always feel free to back out of the movement to a place that feels maybe freer or safer. So the crude instruction, not wrong or bad, is just pull your legs in. You're going to get a good stretch. If you want some refinements and are ready for them, pull your hips away from your shoulders. Another student I was teaching said that it was more helpful to just tell him to press his low back into the floor. So if that's helpful for you, try pressing your low back into the floor. I like emphasizing the hips, pulling away from shoulders or pressing the back of your hips down. But do what seems to be effective for you. Please stay mindful in your top leg foot. Extend through the big toe edge of your foot. Rather than forcing your knee away from your shoulder, pull your left hip away from your shoulder, and the consequence will be your knee will move away from your shoulder. But you're moving at the core of the posture, the root of the leg, rather than the end of the thigh. Lower your feet. Stretch your legs out. Bend both knees, soles of feet on the floor. Option one, it can be a gentle windshield wipers. Take your knees staggered to one side. And turn your belly and chest to the other side. So everybody can do this together. Second side, bring the knees to center. You can shift your hips a little to the right and take your knees to the left. Look to the right. Just lovingly observe where you feel tension or limitation. Breathe like you're just lovingly accepting what's happening without wishing it was something different. Just be with it. Back to center. Repeat that again. Or squeeze your knees together, pull your knees towards your chest. Take your legs to the left. Here, my right shoulder lifts up. So to help that, press your elbows into the floor, pick up your ribs and scooch them more to the left. Press the back of your right shoulder down, back of your right ribs down. So you're aiming for a twist of your belly to the right. You can press left hand into right leg. Push right leg up into left hand to help you twist. I really appreciate the opposing actions in yoga, that it's never just one movement. It's always like one movement meets the opposing movement, and that's what really gives you the benefit of the pose. It's in the opposition that we grow. Squeeze legs together, come back to center. Pulling legs towards chest and to the right. Same action, my left shoulder is hovering here. So press elbows down, pick up your ribs, scooch them to the right. Press backs of hands down. Option to press right hand into left thigh. Push thigh into hand, hand into thigh. Turn belly and chest to the left. You know, on your body, if that's too much. If so, go back to the windshield wiper, or you can have one leg bent into your chest, the other leg straight for a twist. Again, we're all different. So honor the posture that's going to help you twist in a way that helps you feel supported. Look to center, squeeze legs, come back up and lower your feet. To close your practice, wide feet, knees together for constructive rest. Allow your eyes to close or keep them slightly open but relaxed. Practice surrendering the weight of your body to the floor in a gesture of surrender, a humble offering. To quote Nirvana, we come as we are. Practice meets us where we're at. I'm no longer quoting Nirvana. Settle into the floor with each breath. And it's your choice whether you stay here for a couple of minutes or extend your legs out straight. Rest here. Practice softening your facial muscles, relaxing your jaw. Be here, present with yourself, with unconditional acceptance. Practice loving yourself just as you are. From this place of mindful acceptance, unconditional love, then you can feel safe and supported if you choose to move forward, to take on more. A couple more restful breaths. Slowly deepen your breath. Stretch arms and legs. If you have the time to rest longer, you can always pause the video. Roll to your side. Use your arms. Press yourself to seated. We did it. Thank you for coming today. I hope that your glutes, core, back, all the things are working more together. That the legs feel more connected to the hips, that the core and the low back feel more connected to each other, and that you feel more supported through the rest of your day. Come back. Next session we'll be focusing on moving up the spine into the upper back, shoulders, and chest, so that the whole posture will benefit, your whole spine will improve, then everything will get better, you'll live happily ever after, the end. Bye. The goodness in me honors the goodness in you. Namaste.